the profits from handheld recording devices because that might be a franchise you look at it. Thank you so much for joining us here. As you can see, there's quite a turnout. Star Wars Celebration 5, this is the main event.
It's just like your show, only a smaller audience.
Yes. Just like my show, only popular. Well, very kind of you, one person. Using the royal we. I just got, here's what I'm going to do. What we did is we gathered a bunch of questions from your fans around the world, and so I'm just going to ask you a series of those, and then we've got a couple of other surprises. Obviously, you're the master of creating worlds, and this is just a really lame version of Hoth. But we're going to... You're welcome. Oh, George, I'm sorry. By the way, my action figures are also available. So let's I'm sorry, I meant in-action figures. Let's just start off. First of all, welcome to Orlando. If I may. Have you spent time in Orlando previously? Have you been here before?
Yes. I live at Disney World.
Oh, you do?
Last chance we go on the Park Road ride before we shut it down and open up the new one. Always going to play.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with a question from the gentleman's name is Chris, Marietta, Georgia. Chris here? No? Okay. All right. Just to start with a slow question, just something easy to kind of break the ice, get us involved in the conversation, allow this thing to progress on its own. In episode 4, R2-D2 flees into the Tatooine night from the Lars homestead. The next morning, Luke and 3PO go off looking for him in Luke's land speeder. Makes sense, an astromech droid could probably roll a long ways in a 12-hour period. So Luke's driving and his new protocol droid across the desert landscape. And what? Hey, what? Hold on. What? Huh? What? Luke isn't driving? 3PO's got the steering wheel? What the? Why? What? 3PO? You guys been on Tatooine 60 hours. It's wandering around long, driving a land speeder. 24 hours earlier, he says, I'm not even sure which planet I'm on. I'm cruising around driving this Daisy style. God knows what else for Space Needles other than he loves speed, yet he lets a robot drive. Now, the question is, his land speeder wasn't an XP-38, but an inferior X-34. All I know is I wouldn't let the other, far more confused robot navigate. George, why?
Well, it's amazing what wonders good oil bath